the stream on for 5 minutes, yeah, thinking these guys are going to be talking sense, and you was all just hating the hell out of my team, man. Now I'm in the car.
Bish, I ain't said nothing, man. I'm chilled.
Yeah, nah, big up goons. I didn't hear you say nothing, but I heard everyone else coming for smoke. And look at the title. Prem stabbed me with the title as well, you know. Guilt until proven innocent, yeah? Guilt until proven innocent.
100 counts of that, fam. That sounded like worse than the Mendy situation, fam. That sounded guilty.
You know what? I haven't caught the whole stream, so I don't know what I've missed. But what can I cop my pleas for my team now, quickly?
Go on, say your piece. There's people in the comments be waiting for you, bitch. Man, have been gunning for you in these comments. These Liverpool fans, I'm telling you.
I seen Marcel just appeared from the woodwork back into the flipping comments. Good to see you, Marcel. Listen, first things first, yeah. Financial fair play was never about making things fair. Let's start there. Let's be real, yeah. Financial fair play was not about making the league more fair and more equitable. Because if it was that, what they would have done is they would have introduced a spending cap, or they would have done something in the NFL with the draft system. But that weren't what they done. What they said was financial fair play is going to be based on, you can spend based on what you earn as a club. So that means that financial fair play was brought in to maintain the status quo and to prevent clubs like City or Newcastle or other clubs that were outside of the existing big 4, 5, 6 teams in Europe, like your Uniteds, like your Liverpools, like your Real Madrids, from being knocked off their perch by new money, and especially by Arab money or brown money or money that's not come from Europe, because that's the other thing we can get into. There's a lot of owners and a lot of managers that there's no Premier League, UEFA ain't going for them like that, because they're worried about the way that money and the way that clubs that are being run by owners from outside of Europe are beginning to dominate football, and they don't like that, a lot of these people in these positions of power. So for me, it was never about financial fair play. And then when you dig into it, you start trying to say, well, it's about financial sustainability. It's about trying to prevent situations like Leeds and like Derby County, where clubs spend beyond their means. But of course, that's not going to be the case with a situation with City or the Abu Dhabi group, because they've got all of that money behind them. So there's other ways around that as well. So for me, first and foremost, the financial fair play thing from the get-go, the UEFA case that got thrown out by the flipping Independent Sports Commission, City were found innocent on the charges. That was already about Real Madrid. It was already known that Real Madrid's president was a big pusher behind pushing that case in the first place, because they don't like City's presence in and around things. Do you know what I mean? Now, for me, with this Premier League case, it's more of the same. You know, City obviously are maintaining their innocence. But the Premier League have made it a public thing, a public statement, because as far as I'm concerned, I feel like there's a witch hunt going on. And I think there's a lot of fans, that want to come with this rhetoric that we've been hearing since City got the money, of like trying to discredit what City have done by saying that City have cheated or City have just bought success. Like money hasn't dominated football since the beginning of time, or at least since the beginning of the Premier League. United fans have got convenient amnesia about the amount of money that they were spending back when we was knocking around in Division 1 and Division 2, not to mention the amount of money they've spent in the last 4, 5, 6 years. So it's not that man don't like City spending money, because the other thing is, the fans that have always got something to say, it's always Liverpool fans, United fans. Bro, I don't meet Huddersfield fans that are salty about City getting that dough. Man are happy that there's hope for the little clubs to be able to one day go up and compete, and that they're not going to spend a whole lifetime just watching the big four be on rotation forever. It's the big boys that have always got something to say about it.